There we go. I think we got it. There we go. Okay. Oh, it kept spinning for a while, guys, saying live. And I was like, we're going live eventually. But good morning. Ohayo, Mina-san. It's Morgan Comic here. And we're going to be doing an unboxing video. And then after this, I will be doing for those of you on my Patreon who are Shining Stars, which is my $10 tier. My internet was crapping out on me on Wednesday when I was supposed to do it, and it still was kind of fluctuating off and on until Friday. And then my car decided to mess up Thursday, and I've had migraines for 4 days, like chronic migraines. So I just can't catch a break. I schedule these things months in advance, and then, things happen. But anyway, so this video is unboxing, and if you're a Shining Star, right after this, I'm going to change because, that's how I am. I can't, wear the same outfit 2 videos in a row. That just isn't gonna work. And we'll do our little challenge on that. And if you can't catch it live, since it's kind of a surprise and no warning like my friend Brian K. Morris does, obviously, you guys can watch the feed later, my Shining Stars. So, and if you want to join my Patreon and support me, I'm an author. I have currently 9 published books under my belt, and then I'm also in a collection with a whole bunch of other fabulous authors. You can look me up, Morgan Strong Comic, or Morgan Comic might be easier, on Amazon. morganscomic.com is my website, and I have a Patreon, and all of our funds are going to support the audiobook versions of both of my Spirit Vision and the Hunter and the Bringer series, which is exciting. So the second book, which is like 500 plus pages, Monsters and Mortals, which is book 2 of The Hunter and the Bringer, is going to start production any day now in September. So they blocked the whole month of September for me. So, oh my gosh, yay. So that means I'll be reading the book right now, the early starts. They'll be prepping. Then we'll do the recordings, and then they'll do the edits and then the polishing and the engineering. And yeah, and it should be out November 1st on Audible, which is my birthday. So what an amazing 35th birthday present for me. Yes, I'm not old. Okay. But, I'm pretending to get my elf druid vibes. I do have elf ears. I just don't want to put them on. So, I mean, in elf years, 35 is very young because they can live up to be like 700 in Dungeons and Dragons. So, anywho, got off topic. And then the third Spirit Vision book, which is my young adult paranormal mystery series, narrated by Abby Anderson. That will be out hopefully about a month after or Monsters and Mortals, so early December, in time for Christmas. She's been recording for a while now. She's back in her master's acting program at college, so she's been busy. But she only does like 1 or 2 audiobooks a year. She's fabulous. Her first theatrical role is coming out September, October. It's a horror flick, which scares me, but I'm going to support her. So I'm excited about that. So yeah, we got 2 audiobooks coming out. Got some short stories and more audiobooks coming out planned next year. So I've got like a for 2 to 3 year plan for audiobooks and script writing for a while. So we'll see how that goes. I'm excited about that. But the Patreon supports that. And there's 3 different tiers: a $3, a $7, and a $10 a month. And you do get like exclusives. We do Q&As for everyone, all tiers, every 3 months. We do Shining Stars interactive games every 2. So that's fun. That's the highest tier. They also get something called Inside the Author's Head, where you get to, I go for like my middle school, high school book ideas, and I at least just check, fix the grammar and spelling of the little blurbs I made in this big old document, like 14 pages. And I give you one for that if you are a Shining Star, or I believe a Dancing Light too, which is the $7 tier. And then there's an exclusive Patreon story that you could only get. All 3 tiers get it. They get it either 3 to 4 pages once a month, or sometimes if I have a rough month, I will do 7 to 8 pages every 2 months. So you still get the same amount. It just might be spread out. And it's based on if all 6 of my favorite they're all female, of course. That's how I am. Dungeons and Dragons characters I've played meet up in this world, and they're going to secretly help behind the scenes the campaign that I am homebrewing. So they're going to be kind of helping out the warriors that I am in control of in my homebrew that I run. So yes, I am a player. I haven't played except for Pathfinder every 3 weeks in a long time. And yes, I am a dungeon master. Have been for about 2 years now. So that's been really fun. So the short story is based on that. And of course, I do a song every month. I like to sing, so I do that. There's exclusives, there's updates. There's a little monthly update at the first of every month. So September just had theirs yesterday. So I celebrate important birthdays of the month, events that's going on. And I try to throw in some other fun things in there as well. I try to do like read-alongs, basically, either with myself or special guests. So yeah, so it's really cool. So check that out. And monthly polls, of course. Half the time they're about like lounge flies and cosplays that I need, so you guys get to pick on those. But sometimes there are other things too, important book stuff. So there you go. Okay, sorry, I didn't mean to spiel. So on my social media, which I do have Facebook, Instagram, I have X, Twitter, whatever it's called nowadays. But I just share whatever's on my Instagram. I don't actually really check it. Sorry. And Power Rangers had their 30th birthday Monday, August 28th. Woohoo! So I've been celebrating and planning this for a long time, since August 21st. So I had 8 full days of celebrations, plus free exclusive post. One on my website, morganiscomnic.com. One on Geeky Cool with a K, geekycool.com. I write for them 3 times a month. It's a geeky online magazine, essentially, and an exclusive one for my Patreon. So that's 11 different special social media things. And I don't mean I didn't just do list and pictures, although I did do that a little bit. I did interactive videos. I made videos. I did games. I did top 10 list. I tried to make a Power Ranger cupcake cake, and I'm a terrible baker. And I did some other fun stuff. So just on the whim, I did like a bonus feature. I think I even did 2 bonus feature. No, I did 1 bonus feature. So yeah, that's like 12 different things I did for Power Rangers 30th, which is crazy. And I already got plans for the next like 2 years. It won't be that extravagant, because 31 and 32 are important, but it's not the 30th. But I do already have plans for Power Rangers to celebrate their birthdays the next 2 years. So there you go. But anyway, the day of after school, because it was a Monday, I decided to go to my local Walmart and do like a little toy hunt and look for a Power Ranger toy and buy it for myself, treat myself. The video is on here on my Goofy Life playlist, which is open to everybody. And I bought something. I bought something for my brother too. So for my brother, they have these like nice metal cards. They're like less than $7, and they had a Green Ranger one. I've seen once in a blue moon it would pop up a Pink Ranger car, and I was like, "There's no Pink Ranger car." They have like the little bikes, which I have the original toy of. But yeah, they had the green. That's his favorite Ranger. Tommy's his favorite Ranger. So, rest in peace, Jason David Frank. And I got that for him, and because he came over and after work, we watched Day of the Dumpster. I had the VHS tapes photographed by the Netflix streaming, because I'm like, look where we've come in 30 years. But we're still watching the same episode the same day it came out. My brother would have been like 6 months old. No, like 4 months old when Power Rangers originally came out. I would have been almost 5. So that's why it's so important to my life. But I did find a toy for myself. And I've been seeing these online. I didn't necessarily need it, because from the look of the figure, it looked like 2 or 3 of the kind of generic figures I already have. But, it's all they really had. They had only 2 little Power Ranger hooks, and they were like hodgepodge from different series. And it was kind of random. And I found this one kind of tucked away. So here's what the toy looks like. Okay, so it's a basic, it looks like a good toy. It's the Pink Ranger. She's my favorite. If you don't know, I do cosplay as her as well, because she's my idol. Hello, Socks. That's my cat. And, it comes with the power coin, and it comes with the bow, and I guess the dagger version of the power blaster, although it's not red and white, it's just white. So it's cool. Hasbro. Yeah, that's Power Rangers have been doing a lot of Hasbro stuff lately. Hasbro and Bandai. But what's cool about this is they made it to look like the box, an old VHS tape. And if you look in the crack, there's like a plastic here, and it kind of feels like a VHS tape. It's not as heavy, but it feels like it. It's for the 30th. So they had most of the Rangers. And then when I was looking, I was like purple, because I only saw the top of the box, because they had them sitting like this and on a stack on top of a shelf, and then 2 random hooks with a whole bunch of random series Rangers. And I'm like, what is this? And then I found it, and I was like, oh, okay. And it was the only really pink thing there was. I thought about getting the Yellow Ranger for Trini. Again, rest in peace. But I decided to go with this. And I will get some more Trini stuff in the future. Trini and Aisha. But it was $15, which isn't too bad. But they do sell these. So it's called the Mighty Morphin VHS Collection. for the 30th. And I have seen these on multiple websites, so they're not hard to find. But since it's 30th, they might not last long. The 30th exclusive fancy figures from the Lightning collection that they keep bringing out, I think those are coming out in December. I've already seen previews for them. Kimberly has like lightning bolts shooting out from her base. It looks amazing. So I'm definitely going to be getting that. And the price was like 30 or 40, I think, which wasn't that bad. I mean, it looks like a decent figure. And then I want, they're releasing the weapons slowly, but those cost like minimum 100 each. And then they're talking about, I talked to a Power Ranger vendor. He goes to Power Ranger cons mostly, exclusively. He's got a huge collection. Great guy. We talked for like 10 minutes in Knoxville, Tennessee this summer. And he said with the weapons, you're supposed to, or in this is what he assumes, you can either display them on their own, and they're like fancy metal. I wouldn't cosplay with these. They are meant to be replica props. But you can put all together when you all 5 of the original together. And I think that they also already have the Dragon Dagger, but that's not part of the Power Blaster. Put them all together. But then I also read an article that Kimberly's bow will be last. And of course, Kimberly's bow is going to be last. That's the one I want. But I also read that there are rumors that they're just going to come out with the ultimate weapon, so you don't have to worry about assembling. And if the main big weapons I've seen, they're between 100 and 140 a pop, depending on which weapon is, because there's like the axe and the lance. Those are huge. The sword. I think the daggers actually were one of the higher ones. The 2 daggers for Trini. Yeah, the Black Ranger should be next. And then they said Kimberly after that. But anyway, if you think about that, that's probably at least $600 for a pop. And then, so I can't imagine what the ultimate weapon would be. I don't know if it's meant to be disassembled or stay like that, or maybe it's cheaper in the long run to get it. So you technically have all 5 weapons, but again, what if they're stuck like that? And what if you want to display them separately? I don't know. So off topic, Power Rangers. Anyway, happy 30th. Love ya. Got a figure toy. I also randomly was just walking by, and I've been wanting this guy for since he came out like a year and a half ago, and he kept selling out on Amazon, or he'd be jacked up. So it's the Sleeping Squirtle. I love him. So I like Squishmallows, but I have to have the real big ones. Like I actually utilize mine. So it's soft and I can, move it, but it still kind of mostly keeps its shape, or I can fluff it back and keep its shape. My aunt got it for me for my 30th 5 years ago. Almost 5 years ago, when they were just coming out. They weren't as expensive or collectible. So the biggest ones I can find that I dub affordable are like 14, which I thought, okay, that's still pretty big. I got a Jasmine one. It was like 35 or 40 bucks. Still expensive, but cute. And it's good, but it's more like if my back is kind of hurting and I need more of a cushion on my back, but I still have to be propped up on a lot of pillows because it's perfectly rounded. So I wanted to leave my big giraffe here. My aunt got me, which I named Jeffrey from the giraffe at Toys R Us. Leave him here and then have a con pillow, because I usually use a wedge because I have a hiatal hernia and acid reflux. And even though I slide all the time, I'm supposed to lay at the top of the ledge, and I can't sleep in a recliner like my dad can. I wish I could. So I wanted something, not a huge pillow. I didn't want to carry my wedge all the time. Plus my wedge is $50. I don't want to ruin it. But I wanted something soft and, that was so durable. And I think Squirtle laying behind me like that is going to be good to prop me up just enough, but he is very sturdy. Plus he's super soft. He's super cute. He's sleeping. I think Squirtle, if you don't count Pikachu, because I do, because my first game was Pokemon Yellow. I didn't start with red or blue or green if you want to go the Japanese route. But yeah, I think Squirtle is my favorite of the original 3 starters, and then Charmander, and then Bulbasaur. But I like them all. So that's Squirtle. My dad likes Squirtle too because of sunglasses. So I found him just kind of all by himself, and he was 37, which is still expensive. But again, they kept selling it on Amazon. I was piddling around, I didn't have the money at the time, and then when I did, they were gone. And then I see people jack them up, for 4 or 5 times the price. And then, then they come up again on Amazon, like very briefly, and then I blink and then they're gone again. So I was just shocked he was there. Kind of been like someone threw him in a random spot. And then later when I went back, just to look around, I did see there was 2 more and some Pikachus hiding under one of the bottom shells. And I did see that they have Togepi as a little, like a 12-inch Smushmallow, and then Gengar's coming out. They're really cute, but I can't support the Pokemon Squishmallows. It's a reason for a friend of mine. So they're cute. If you want to, go for it. But I think there's some copyright infringement from a friend of mine afoot. So anyway, I'll leave it to that. But I got Squirtle. Super cute, super soft. I can't wait to take him to my next con is in a couple weeks. So we'll see how he does there. Okay, and then I have, so I'm part of a couple Patreons myself. I support other artists, especially support my artist, my cover artist for Spirit Vision and The Hunter and the Bringer. Sorry, I got a little bit of a headache. Her name is Cherry Yuki online, aka Cherry Rabbit. And she is amazing. She's sweet. We know each other for years. She works hard. She tells me, slow down, you got too many ideas, but still, makes my work better than I could have ever imagined. So I love her. She's amazing. So of course I love supporting her Patreon, and you get some great deals. It's really not expensive at all. This is the trash bag. Okay. So, she is 2 months behind. So she has right now you get a postcard and 2 stickers every month, which is awesome. And her theme right now for the past year or so has been fairy tales. And she's done everything from Little Riding Hood and Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella, Snow White, Rapunzel, Belle, Alice, I think Little Mermaid, Hansel and Gretel even. And then one of my beloved ones was Swan Princess. So hello socks. I was stoked when she got that. So this is from July and August. So July, I think it was July. Yeah, July we have the Snow Queen. So we have a more traditional version, but still got kind of some Elsa vibes. I know she likes Elsa. So it's beautiful. I love it. And then of course you could use these like a postcard if you want them, but I decorate them. I've got 2 more spaces in my kitchen. I have a perfect little thing under my sink for fairy tale line, and these 2 will go there, and now I'll have to figure out where to put the rest of them when she makes more. And then the next one was Thumbelina. So I love that. So there's Thumbelina. Absolutely love that. And then we've got the little thing here. If she's going the Disney route, I guess Princess and the Frog would be good. Mulan is a ballad, but possibly Mulan could be one. Moana is not really based on any legend, but that could be a possibility, like a Polynesian princess. Princess Kaguya, the Japanese, that's a huge Japanese legend. That would be beautiful. I'd love to see her do a version of Princess Kaguya. It's kind of like a Japanese folklore fairy tale, or the Bamboo Princess is another name for that. So yeah, she's got plenty of options and everything still. Aladdin, Arabian Nights. Oh, Jasmine's my favorite. How did I not remember that? That would also be amazing. Or, she doesn't have to go princess route. Pinocchio. Think of all the fairy tales there are. So, yeah. But then you get the stickers. So you get 2. So you get 1 loose one and 1 sealed one. So here's that one. I put these on my bill binder that I have. I've got a sheet, so I just put them on the sheet, and then when that bill binder is done, I store it, and then I can take the sheets out and just put it in my next binder. And then you get 2 wrapped, which I usually use as presents. So there we go. And that's her mushroom girl, mushroom fairy. She's one of Susie's mascots. There's also a rabbit friend with her, and sometimes a kitty friend. So I love that she has her own brand. I think that's rad. So you definitely want to support Cherry Rabbit. I think her ultimate package is only like $12+ a month, and she ships it to you. You might get it like a month late, but she does her best. She does very well. And I also haven't bought stuff from Susie in a while, so I had I've been saving my money for summer, so I had a little bit of extra money, and I decided, and she had a sale going on, so I decided I needed to get some stuff from Susie, which is her real name. But again, Cherry Yuki or Cherry Rabbit. Her store is Cherry Rabbit. So if you type Cherry Rabbit artist in Google, or there's an artist section on my website, morganetsconnet.com, and you can learn about Susie and get a link directly to her website and her store. I think that's just, lots of styrofoam. She always does cute little seals, cute little washi paper, and she makes all those herself. She's incredible. She's the best. Been working with her for 10 years, but we've been friends longer since Card Captors. My publicist too. We met in high school because we're back on like MSN and GeoCity days, the early 2000s, because we all love Card Captors. So thank you, Morgan, Susie. Okay. She always leaves a little note. All right, so I've got some stickers. I got Anya with her little Chimera, Mr. Chimera from Spy Family. I got this little kitty that looks like my socks. She's got a kitty collection, so if you have a cat and want to find one that looks close to your cat, you can definitely get that. These are nice, good, big quality stickers. I got Card Captor Sakura. Card Captor Sakura. And then I got some small stickers. So she had some bigger versions of these, and I got a couple of them. So here's Studio Ghibli. Got quite a few of those. And I had to get Card Captors. Oh, she gave me a freebie. Aw. So here's her Mushroom Girl set. I didn't ask for this one. But sometimes if you order a lot from Susie, or, you know, if you know her well, just because she's so sweet, she'll give you little freebies. So, and on your birthday, also for Patreon, you'll get a birthday postcard. So. And then I got her newest collections I didn't have. So she has this beautiful, like, whimsical, I guess, like star goddess, kind of moon goddess. She has a lot of pictures of her. So I got the newest ones of her. I try to get the postcard size if they're available, just because I don't have a lot of wall space. And I have these all around my bedroom windows, a collection. Put the little kitty in the middle. Oh, I like around the town. I like this one. Very beautiful. She's such an amazing artist. And she's very active on her Instagram. Like, you can see her do tutorials and how she, like, work in progress videos of how she makes her stuff. Patreon, she also does exclusive sneak peeks for that as well. And you also can get a discount with the Patreon as well. I love this one. And then she had a contest for naming this one. I didn't win, but the choice, I can't remember it, but it was actually pretty close to mine. So love this one. And it is Australian currency, but it will, you know, convert it how much it cost. So Australian currency looks like a little bit more than English currency. And then she's done this girl once or twice, but I love this one. I love the purples. I love the outfit. And it's got all the kitty cats. Oh my gosh. Purples, night sky, clouds, cats. That's so me. So I'm like, this girl's me. And then I have this beautiful new Serenity, Princess Serenity from Sailor Moon. We both like Sailor Moon. We both like Card Captors. We both like Fruits Basket. And apparently Spy Family. And I always get all her Card Captor stuff. So here's her newest Card Captors print. So she's done, I think, 3 different versions of the first outfit, which is like actual prints, which is this one. I'd love for her to do an official print of the second one. I know it's only like the opening for 11 episodes, but it's my favorite outfit. So, all right. So that's my stuff from Cherry Rabbit. So thank you, Susie. Very cute. Very kawaii. Love it. Love it. Okay. Back over here. All right. And then we have some goodies here. So I've been watching a lot of Disney videos. When I kind of have a rough day, I just put them in the background and secretly wish I'm there, but it's nice to have that information. So I am a member of Shop Disney, and I don't shop there very often, but I like to look every once in a while. And they're having a 40% off sale. And I actually had this on my wish list. So I love how they put all the paper. Look, okay, they put all this paper underneath, which covers up most of the box, and then they put the item on top. I would have reversed that, but okay. I think this is about Disney Visa program, which I don't really need, but I love it there. I can't wait, especially because this movie's turning 30 next year, so I'll have to do a week for that because it's my favorite movie. But it's classic song. Look at that licensed Lion King hat. We've got everybody basically: Rafiki, Simba, Nala, Zazu, Timon, Pumbaa, and beautiful jungle as savannah background. Love these nice colors. Got a adjustable little buckle here. It's official Disney merch. Yep, got the Disney logo. And Disney, Shop Disney, you can't get everything. Oh my gosh, that tag is super long. That I'm going to have to cut. That's going to bother me when I wear this. Official Lion King. But if there are things at the park that you can find on Shop Disney. Now, I love All Ears and I love DFB Guide, Disney Food Blog. But they always say, oh, you can just buy it on Shop Disney. And Shop Disney has lots of sales and they usually are cheaper and the shipping's not bad. So in the long run, yes, if there's something you see in a video, you can check Shop Disney. And I'd say about 60% of the time they might have it, but it might be for a limited time because they don't keep it very long, just like in the stores in real Disney World or Disneyland. Some things are just exclusive, though, to the parks. So if you see something you like on a video and around the trip you're going, definitely check Shop Disney first. Fantastic idea. Because again, they're always having sales. You get it shipped to your house. That way it's ready to go. You can have it before you even go on your trip. But not everything's on there. So, because I did that research in 2019 even, and not everything I wanted was on Shop Disney. But just as a warning. But if you're like, I just need some ears and you just want to find some cute ones and pre-order them, yeah, that's fine. I actually found some really cute ears on Amazon that they were like a third of the price. So I'm thinking about buying a couple of those when I have time. And, and they're really cute. And just seeing the quality-wise, how they hold up. Because, I mean, if I ever do go back to Disney, I probably will buy another set of ears. I want to buy one per trip. I mean, not that I plan to go like a whole bunch. But, I just think that's kind of a fun thing. They're $35, let's say 40 with, it's silly, but I love to wear hats and accessories. And I actually wore mine with my Disney dress to a convention, and I got lots of compliments. I was more colorful than most of the cosplayers. So, yeah. But I can't wait to wear this in general, especially if I ever go to Disney and it's Lion King. So, it was $24, almost $25, and I got it for $14, which is great. And then there was a little bit of shipping and tax and everything. But still in the long run, even with the shipping and tax, it still was less than what I would have just bought it on its own. Because I think it's been $75. I have a deal. So, well, it's always good to check. But yeah, you can just like, hey, let me get notifications from Shop Disney. I would just do email only, so it's not pinging up your phone too much. But my emails don't ping my phone, but my texts do, obviously. So, okay, and then Boxlunch, I think it was. Yeah, Boxlunch was having a pretty good sale. Like everything, basically, well, not everything, but a lot of things for 50% off. And I was like, whoa, Nelly. Because I've been looking at this thing for over a year since it came out. And I don't need it, but this is the cheapest it's ever going to be. So now I earned some hot cash, which should be coming up on the 7th. Yep, it was coming up. Awesome. And I got a 25% off. Okay, so I did get some little things to go with it. I don't think this one was, I think this one was regular price, but it's just an enamel pen. But I love enamel pens. Anytime I see Jasmine, I have to get it. Oh, my, I have to open it up. So it's a little smaller than I wanted, but it's Aladdin and Jasmine from their balcony scene, looking all romantic and into each other's eyes. It's from the Disney Princess collection. And I got a little Jasmine section on my enamel pin board in the hallway. And this normally is $9.90, so $10, which makes sense. That's about normal. This one wasn't on sale. The other two things were. This one it's been on sale a couple times, but not for this low. And I've been kind of going back and forth. It's a Ghibli movie. It's a cute Ghibli movie, but it's not my favorite. But I don't see a lot of merch for it, especially in the States. So that's why I was like, and now I have a cute tag to put in my scrapbook. So it's from The Secret World of Ariete. So we have one of the final beautiful scenes here. Her and Henry, I think it's Henry. And then there's her petting the cat. So it's just a little coin purse, which I use for small things. Or like for jewelry, I've got quite a few. So if I'm going to be gone for just like a day or two, I'll use a small one. Or if I'm going to be gone for several days, I'll use a couple of my small ones and put them in one of my bigger ones. yes, I coordinate my jewelry with my outfits. And then I always ask to throw extra jewelry in too. And then I feel like obligated to wear all my jewelry. So some days I'm wearing like 3 necklaces and I'm like spacing them out. It's crazy. So that's just how I am. Okay, if I'm going to buy it, I got to use it, right? So, but normally, I think this is 10. No, normally it's 13. I got this for 6. So, woohoo. Actually, it was 6 even, so it was a little less than, or was it a little more than 50% off? But this is the main reason I made the order. So I bought a Peter Pan backpack a while back. It was too small. The colors were kind of distorted. I didn't like it. I ended up selling it to a friend of mine, which is fine. But I still want a Peter Pan backpack because I really enjoy Peter Pan. And this one, and I still want the glow-in-the-dark clock one, which I can't find anywhere else. But actually, Amazon usually has it pretty consistently. And it's only 60 on there. Usually it was like 75 or 80. So that's not terrible. And I think Amazon has installment plans now. I don't know exactly how they work. I've never used them. But I keep seeing it advertised on their higher listed items, which of course backpacks are. I do have a backpack private wish list on it. Because there's some that are either like you can't find them anywhere else, or they're actually cheaper on Amazon. Hey, if I can save 20 or 30 bucks on a backpack, if it's one I really want, you know, I mean, although I already have 50 backpacks, just saying. But I don't have a Peter Pan backpack because I did sell my other one, like I said. So this is going to work. Oh, wow. I love this back already. See, the images were kind of weird to me. Like, they're good quality. That's not the problem. Just the poses they chose. That's why I was kind of back and forth on this one. And I really love the clock one, but also the color scheme and the quality of the pictures were gorgeous. And now that I'm seeing it, they're even more gorgeous. So I think I might have made a good choice here. So let me show you. Okay. So this is the bedroom. That sounds weird. The Peter Pan Pixie Dust bedroom collection, basically. So yeah, Peter looks like he's spanking Tinkerbell here. And I know that's what happens. But I was like, do I want to wear that on a backpack? But at least it's subtle enough here that I think it'll be okay. But it's got like actual sparkles. I love the pink. I love the stripes because that's how their bedroom wall is. Wendy, John, and Michael look adorable. Peter's pose is the only one that's bothering me. And he's the main character. So I think that's why it's kind of like, it's weird. But I'll get over it. So behind them is the zipper. So I can't put like anything long in there. But there's actually no little foam thing. I guess because it's a weird shape. It's a decent size. I'd say it's about a 10.5. I don't go lower than 10.5. I prefer 11 would be the best with those 11. Or I've had a 12 once, and it's amazing. But 11s are hard to find. 12s are near impossible. So 10.5 is about normal. And this actually was made last year to celebrate Peter Pan's 70th anniversary, which is crazy. And the inside actually says 70th with Peter Pan's logo on it. So that's also another reason I was going back and forth on this one. Because that's really rad. Also these things in this one. And it's got actually a really deep inner pocket. But the rest of it's pretty basic. And it has to have side pockets. I'd rather spend another $5 or $10 for it to have side pockets. Because I really utilize these. And you can actually, even though they're sturdy, like they don't bend a lot, you can actually fit more than you realize in most of these. So, yeah. But there's the Peter Pan 70th logo. Pretty blue to kind of contrast. I love this gold with the pink. Hey, rose gold, man. That's a Disney fan base, apparently. And then I like the back with Mole and Nana. So cute. So normally this is $80, which I was not going to pay $80 for, even though it's really good quality. But I got it for $40, which is the cheapest I'm ever going to get it. So that's why I was shocked. It was on, I've seen it like before, like on 6 for $60, which is still not bad. But I never seen it on other sales before. So I'm really stoked about that. And I still might get the one day, if it's still not too expensive, the Peter Pan with the clock, the glow-in-the-dark clock on the front, which is really cool. So there we go. So that's my box lunch. All right. And then real quick, I just got some things from Bath & Body Works because they were having a very big sale. And I know I say that every time, but no, this one was like insane in the membrane. think this one's this. I did 2 separate orders because I got exclusive, I think 20. Okay, if you spend 30, get 10 off deal. On top of so you get the bundles, right? So you can either, like, if you buy 5 soaps, then you basically get them all for $2 less than if you would have bought, 4 soaps. So it kind of evens out. And then every soap after that actually ends up being like the same cheap price, which is cool because I ended up buying 6 soaps because I think I was at 29 something. And I was like, shoot. So I had to get like one more to make the 30 to get the $10 off. And then they had a mini sale, like for mini sprays, mini lotions, all that stuff. Normally those things can be between like $5 and $8, depending. The mini ones. The big ones can usually be like 15 to 18. But yeah, it could, max was 20, but I didn't get that many. But every single mini thing, which was a lot, was only $3. So yeah, I was like, but you couldn't combine those 2 deals. So I cheated a little bit, but I don't think they care. Oh no, this is the mini one. Okay. I couldn't tell. They actually stuffed it pretty good. Okay. So some of these scents I've had before. Oops, one of the caps fell off. So I'll go with the ones I've had before and just read what it is, and then I'll tell you. Which I've had most of these actually, because I was actually getting really low on mini lotions and sprays for when I always keep one in my purse. I sometimes try to keep one in my car, especially when it's hot because you don't want to smell bad. And then when I go on trips, I have a couple for what I can just throw into my travel bag real quick because I think all of these should be TSA standard size. Okay. So I've got pumpkin pecan waffles, which is really good. I also have had the pumpkin spice lattes, which is kind of similar. It's really good. My gosh, yeah, that's perfect. Okay, very cinnamony. This one is. So it's flammable. Thank you for telling me. I'm trying to see. No, it doesn't say the scents on this one. Okay. Oh, online it tells you like the main scents in it, but I don't see it. Just tells you like the fancy ingredients, but this one's really good. I got this one in the mini hand lotion, and which is $9. And for hand cream, it's similar to lotion, but yeah, forget that. And then this is $9. So I knew this was like $8 or $9, but I'm so shocked this is. I thought this was like $6. Yeah, I'm glad I got this for $3 a pop. And then Thousand Wishes is one of my staple go-tos for my scents. I use it on my face. Actually, I used it on my face this morning. Really like it. Not tested on animals or vegans. I didn't mean to laugh at the vegan part. I was just like, that's shocking. Into the Stars has been a favorite for years now, for several years. A lot of people love it. So anytime I can stock up on that. There we go. I did give a scented spray, like room spray, to Lexi, my narrator, to get her into Valda's head, and she loved it. And I got her cherry blossom spray because Valda loves Japan as well, like I do. But this reminds me of my comfort place, and she absolutely loves it. Cactus Blossom is a good one. I also have this one. It's just kind of a simple scent, but I enjoy it. I have it in a big one, so I was happy to have. And they always have this real pretty diamond design on it. And then this is one of my favorite ones my coworkers always notice when I wear. So Strawberry Pound Cake. Just smells like really good strawberries in dessert. It smells really good. Oopsie. So yeah, I saved a lot just from that. And then I got a couple new flavors. So I've tried this Sleep brand before. I tried the oatmeal one. I didn't. It was something else. I'm sure it was healthy for you. It's like an aromatherapy. And it's lavender and vanilla. It's supposed to help you sleep. This is $9 because it's an aromatherapy. They're a little bit more, but I got it for $3. So I was like, I'll try it. Lavender's supposed to be soothing. I use it in my books to soothe, like people for trauma with monsters. So I might as well, eat my words, right? I got coffee and whiskey. I like the smell of coffee. I don't like whiskey, but, I thought can't really hurt to smell it. No, it's really good. Yeah. Figured it was just mostly a coffee smell. Yeah, I'll have vitamin E, aloe, shea, cocoa butters, and hyaluronic acid, I guess. The bottle was made of 82% recycled plastic. Go Bath and Body Works. And this one was called Chasing Fireflies. Now, a lot of the time I cannot use a lot of the scents because they'll be hidden citrus items. I'm allergic to citrus by scent or ingesting. So I have to be really careful with that. So we'll see what happens. I do want to try this one because... Oh, I got the body wash. Oh, I thought I got lotion. Oh, well. I guess I'll rub it. Just so. Just look like I did a little bit. It doesn't really have much of a scent, to be honest. Very clean. I can see a guy liking this, actually. Like, that just wants something clean, but not like musky, manly smelling, because some of those are kind of intense. Pro vitamin B5 and aloe. Okay. Okay, so it's a body wash with that. Okay, well, the bottle is very deceiving because, yeah, it's very light. Okay, not what I thought, but, definitely not bad. And then this one, I just love the name Dream Bright. Look how pretty that is. And this one also, I believe I can use. Oh, now my hands are. No, that one's tough. I can't get that one. Oh, I guess I'll smell it later. But yeah, that's a cream as well. So yeah, so most of these are at least $8. Wow, they really raised their prices on their minis. I guess I haven't had to buy minis in a while because I always do sales. So all these are between $8 and $9. I got them for $3 a pop. So yeah, my discount was, because I think initially before the discount, it was like $92, which I'm not paying all that. But it was like, I think barely 30 with the shipping, with all of this. No, it was over 30 because I got 11. So it was, I think it was like 32 because I had like a little discount for shipping. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. So again, one thing my husband doesn't get mad, I have a big quantity of, because he says, at least I use them. It might take me a while, but at least I use them. And then I got some hand soaps. So, oh gosh, this one's heavy. Feels weird to have a dry shower gel on my hands. It's a weird feeling. It's just super saiyan. Oh, this box is beat up. That's okay. All right, so I got some new scents. And again, I have to read all the things. There's so many I get super stoked about, and then I read it, and I'm just like, I can't have it. It's got citrus in it. So. And this was also barely over 30. Because with the discount of being it's like a member's, hey, you're a member, here's $10 off for this, like this week. And I just randomly got it, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then, hey, we're having a mini sale. So I'm like, oh, okay, that's cool. So pumpkin waffles again. Pumpkin pecan waffles. Again, love this scent. Lay on my top. I'm trying to see if there's any others I've had. I don't think I've had any of these other ones. So I've got two different caramels. I got white coconut. They said the coconut's subtle, so hopefully, because I love caramel. And then I just got regular ice caramel swirl. I don't really like the color of the bottle. I know that the liquid's kind of clearish, murky clearish, but they could have made the bottle a little cuter. That's just me. Because this is murky a little bit, but the bottle's cute. So we'll see how those go. Okay, so this one actually tells you the smells. So this one is coconut flakes, toasted hazelnut, and caramel swirl. This one is salted caramel, whipped cream, and a hint of coffee. And with that. And then the pumpkin waffle, in case you wanted to know, because I had that in almost everything. Maple syrup, golden waffles, and pumpkin spice. I don't like the taste of pumpkin spice. I will admit, though, it does smell good. So I will admit that. And then I love Laura Olympus, as you know. So I had to get something pomegranate. So this is autumn pomegranate, sugared blackberry, and vanilla spice. So I'm curious about that. And if I happen to not like it, I can give it to my friend Sarah, who also is obsessed with Laura Olympus. We're Team Hades all the way. And then I got autumn s'more. I thought that would smell wonderful. So we have crisp apple, gooey marshmallow, and cinnamon spice. Again, cinnamon, I don't like the taste, but the smell is fine. I don't mind the smell. And then I've been trying to find a good sandalwood. They've had years ago, like 5 years ago, a really good sandalwood scent. And my main character of the Hunter Bringer series, Jeremy, smells like sandalwood. It's my mom's favorite scent, and I also really adore the scent of sandalwood as well. So I did a little nod to my life. And I was, for Logan, my narrator, since Lexi got Cherry Blossoms and Into the Stars, I wanted to get him like a scent or like a room spray as well. I got him something called Mahogany Teakwood, which was actually smelled pretty good. And then I got him this lotion, or not lotion, shampoo. Oh my gosh. So, it said it was sandalwood. A lot of people loved it. And then I took a sniff and I'm like, what is this? It's not terrible, but it's not good either. And I didn't want to give that to him. So I found some kind of other shower gel. Like it's called Black Noir, I think. And it wasn't bad either. It was better than the other thing I got. But it also wasn't the sandalwood I wanted. So I saw this, and there's a lot of things that have hints of sandalwood, and I've smelled them all, but either they have citrus as well, so I can't smell them, or it's not enough sandalwood, and the other smells are too powerful. So this one is creamy sandalwood, sweet berries, and cozy cashmere. I still don't know what cashmere scent means. I don't know what that means. So I hope the berries don't overpower it. I want to try it, and if it's good, I might hurry quickly and try to get something like a spray or something similar, or I wanted to tell Logan, like, hey, you smell bad. Here's some lotion. But for him to get into his character like Lexi, because Lexi also got Cake Batter Chapstick, which is Valda's chapstick. And as a joke, I put in the box, I said, Jeremy will never know what this tastes like because he doesn't get to kiss you. Ha, ha, ha. And Logan was all offended. And I thought he was offended because, no, I don't get my girl in the book, and I'm teasing him, of course. I don't know if he's going to get the girl. He's going to have to find out, read the second one. But he was more like, I want chapstick. And then Lexi was like, oh, it's so good. It's one of my favorites. And she tells me that. And Logan's like, I want chapstick. So I guess I'm going to have to buy him Cake Batter Chapstick too. My narrators are the best. All three of them are great. But yes, so here's sweet sandalwood. So I don't know if I can smell it. Oh, I can't with this. I can't do it. Oh, well, I guess it's okay. All right. Well, I'll let you guys know on something. But yeah, so took longer than I thought. I didn't mean to rant a little. I apologize. I haven't done these in a while. I might do a short one soon because Hot Topic, Hot Cash is coming. I'm not going to go crazy, but, I have to spend it, And, hey, I already have some gift ideas, too, since the holidays will be fast approaching. Just saying. And then SemoCon, I will have in 2 weeks. So probably a day or two after that, I will do a review. If I buy anything or my friends are there, I will shout them out. So also be expecting probably at least 2 videos this month for sure on this playlist. Thank you. The unboxing playlist. And check out my Goofy Life where all my Power Ranger stuff is. Check out my books trailers where all of my, read alouds, book information, trailers, all that stuff. And then my Indiegogo peeps, we are getting things rolling. We're getting into production. I'll be getting you guys some updates soon. So be prepared for that. And thank you for all the love. I appreciate it immensely. So, all right, my warriors, stay in peace and go save the world from evil. All right. Hope you always roll 20 in everything you do, as long as it's good. All right. Bye.